Welcome back to our series with Let's Pop the Bubble. My name is Lydia and I'm here with Jacqueline, and today we will be discussing what it means to be human.
So when somebody says I'm human, let's say I make a mistake and I say, hey Lydia, I'm just human, what do you think I actually mean?
Well, I think it means have emotions and not to be perfect. And I think it also means to be vulnerable with all the emotions, not just few, but even the anger and the sadness. What do you think it means to be human?
So when I hear those words, I'm thinking I just made a mistake and I'm trying to prove that I'm imperfect and I make mistakes, and basically what you said. I'm not perfect. I make mistakes.
Yeah.
So Lydia and I actually researched a little bit. We found this one website called Smithsonian of Natural Museum of Natural History, and they had people submit their thoughts from all around the world. And we just picked 3 that we thought were interesting. One response was, to be human is to have the gift of seeing our own uniqueness and yet our own oneness and interconnectedness with all else on the planet. So I think that just means to be human is to be unique and to be yourself and also be connected with other things in the world.
Another response was, to be human is to understand that we are created to fulfill a purpose on this earth and not just be put here to exist for our own agendas. So I think that means we all have a purpose to fulfill, and we're not just here randomly. We're supposed to be here, and we have to we have a purpose here to do something.
And the last one we picked was to embrace your complexity, your mysteriousness, and to fill everything you wish on your own. It is to love and be loved. So kind of the same thing as both of them. We are mysterious, we have uniqueness and everything, and I think this person was mainly focusing on their kind of meaning of life is to love and be loved. So they were focusing around love.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what other people thought it meant to be human. Another part to being human is, in my opinion, to have identity and individuality.
Yeah, it's be unique in a group setting or just stand out from other people around you. But do you want to go more deeper in individuality?
Right, yeah. So I think that to be human means that if everybody was exactly the same, it would be all one boring color or whatever, It's not like Lydia has a completely different, unique personality than I do, and she's human. She's different. We're all different. We're not the same. We're imperfect. Yeah. And I also think sometimes when you say, I'm just human, it kind of can be a negative. You can say that as a negative thing, but being human can be positive too.
Yeah. One person's definition of being human can be completely different than someone else's. They could use other words for being human, can be unique, myself, imperfect, emotional, sensitive, vulnerable, indifferent. And all these words, it's just all about, like I said, vulnerable. It's just about emotions and how we all are working through them, and we're all connected that way, but at the same time we all share them differently, I guess, and use them differently. But all these words mean to be human because we all are connected with these words, that feelings and emotions that we all have.
Right. I think that instead of after having this conversation and doing research and stuff, I think if I make a mistake, instead of saying I'm human, I can say, sorry, I'm imperfect. Or actually, I guess not sorry. I don't need to apologize for being imperfect, but I mean hey, I'm imperfect, reminding you, or hey, I'm different. I don't have the same opinion as you or whatever, I think it's not just being human is a bad thing.
Yeah.
So that basically concludes this episode on Coffee Break with Trail Youth. Be sure to join us on our next episode as we continue to pop the bubble on social norms. You can find us on Facebook at The Trail and Instagram at Trail Youth Coffee Home. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Make sure you check out our website at trailyouth.com. Thank you.